Welcome to Productivity in Real Life, where we talk productivity applications like Evernote, Notion, Todoist, Microsoft Office, and so many more, along with actually putting these applications to use in real-world examples. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, like, and share this video. Tonight, let's talk about importing from Evernote and my experiences. Well, as you can see here, yes, it failed. We went from a good experience the other day, a couple of videos ago, to a big fat failure tonight. Let's jump into it here. So you might recall this video here. We put this up a few days ago. We did a test import of about 1,800 notes. Followed the instructions, and in they came. I was quite impressed by the display here, how everything seemed to work quite well. Now, I didn't start counting notes. Maybe I should have. Because after that, when I went to another, I want to say a real world example, but I went into a notebook here that I use for the day job, and it has 2,389 notes. A variety of different things. There's PDFs in here, there's images in here. Now I can't show you these because confidentiality, but anything just from a basic image to some simple text to PDFs to combination documents that have graphics. It might be screenshots, PDFs, it might be a little bit of everything. And anyway, I went to Evernote or to Notion, followed the same import procedure, and out of 2,389 notes, what I ended up was this. Yeah, that's it. That's nowhere near my 2,389 notes. Anyway, I figured that's user error, so I jumped on the Google machine and ended up over in Reddit here. User Mike111 from just a month ago posts Evernote import questions or Evernote import issues. Here's a potential cause and remedy. There have been a number of comments, but it seems a minority that have been having issues with Evernote import. Notion advises it is an issue restricted to a small number. I've seen 3% quoted. I am one of those people where my Evernote notes won't all import. Some notebooks are perfect, some get half, and many don't import at all. Notion thought it might be around note size, so I started some testing. He continues on here to say, after extensive testing of maybe 100 imports, I figured out what is causing my notes to fail. It isn't anything to do with note size, it is to do with tables in Evernote. I've worked out that if there is a table in a note with no text in it, the import will fail. Just one note that meets this criteria will stop the import for that notebook mid-stride. Hence, sometimes it is half of the notes not imported, sometimes it is none. The test is very repeatable. I can put a single note in a large notebook with a blank table and the whole notebook won't import. Add one letter to the cell in the table and it works. Delete that letter and it fails. So he continues on saying, interested to hear if this helps anyone else too, so please let Notion know so they can fix it. I know there are other out there that this is affecting. And of course, a few other people comment on saying that yes, they're having problems as well. One user writes, thank you, this was exactly what the doctor ordered. I had a notebook with 546 notes, and after reading your post, went into Evernote, searched for all notes with tables. I either deleted those notes or converted the tables to text, and now that notebook has completely imported. So, it sounds like there is a problem in Notion preventing some Evernote notes from importing. And it's not just a failure for that note to not import, it actually shuts down the import procedure, which is quite disastrous. In my case here, I've gotten maybe 50 notes out of almost 2,400, so that's nowhere near acceptable. Looks like Notion has got some fixing to do. And I wouldn't even call that an Evernote problem. Evernote's doing its thing. It's working quite fine. I don't see any reason why a blank table should cause a failure or have to be something that you would correct on the Evernote side. That is something that it's been now reported to Notion. They should be able to fix that up and let us import our Evernote notes in a way that works. They already did a bang-up job on getting it to work. Fixing a small error like that, I think, should be something they could prioritize. But anyway, that is it. I just wanted to share that failure, and it's kind of disappointing. It was working quite nicely, but yes, it failed in my real-world experiment here. So, like I say, hope that helps you. If you're having some problems getting your Evernote notes imported into Notion, that could very well be it. Feel free to look through your notes and see if you can figure it out. But if you've got a big notebook, in my case this one here, 2,389 notes, so I'm not going to go through every one trying to figure out if there's blank tables. And if I was to try and import my entire Evernote database of 45,000 notes, I know that's not going to work. So, like I say, hopefully Notion gets that fixed. Otherwise, thanks for watching Productivity in Real Life and our Working with Notion series. If you have any questions on the processes in our videos, be sure to leave your comments in the sections below. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and the notification bell so you're first in line as our new videos are released.